welcome to Curry TV. Happy Diwali. So this is actually a special episode of Diwali. Once Curry TV has started, this is our first celebration that we are doing, and I have my friend Lini with me.
Hi,
Lini,
it's me.
happy Diwali.
Thank you, same to you.
Thank you. So to our viewers, those who may not know much about Diwali, can you share a little bit of what Diwali is and how it's celebrated in India?
Okay, Diwali is one of the most popular celebrations of India. And like in India, we have the habit to celebrate all the
Anything and
anything
everything.
like
So
Onam,
it's full of-
Christmas, Diwali, and India is mixed with lot of religions, and so we celebrate almost everything, and we make it fun.
Right. So Diwali meaning it's festival of lights. So that's why we were representing lights in various ways. So during Diwali, I've read and I've came to know, because I didn't grow up in India, I've come to know that people share sweets. And have you experienced any of those kind of things in India?
Yes, and I'm from South India, but I had a chance to go to college in Delhi, North India, and there I felt they celebrate Diwali like big time.
Big time.
And
So what do they do?
Lot of sweets, lot of celebrations.
Celebration mean I know they do fireworks that I have seen
all
over
night.
there,
Whole
right?
night they do fireworks.
All night?
Not like here, July 4th, everybody will go to bed maybe 10, 11, but there it goes on and on, whole
Really?
night.
Is it just the firecrackers or is it the big ones too?
Big ones too. And
Really?
everywhere you look, you'll see all the houses decorated with lights.
It's somewhat like Christmas here. They have lit up the whole area.
But I have noticed it goes all night long.
Wow.
And you can hear it like, from everywhere.
Okay, so what are the main sweets that you make during Diwali?
Like in North India, I have seen they have lots of sweets like burfi.
What is burfi?
It's made with milk powder and sugar and butter, and like ladoo, then rasgulla, rasamalai, gulab jamun, and Mysore pak. And if you go to like a bakery, sweet store, it's full of colors with various sweets. And ladoo is one of my favorite sweets.
So what do you cherish the most while you were studying in Delhi? What was your moment?
I always feel that people are so happy during that time. Everybody is so happy.
They're in their festive mood.
Yes, and people bring sweets to your house,
Why
exchange
bring
sweets. It's just a fellowship.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like during Christmas time we exchange sweets here, like
Okay.
cookies and all. So in India they exchange like sweets and like this kind of things like chivda, and this is like diamond cuts, all those things.
Diamond cuts, is that a North Indian dish or in Kerala dish?
It can be either way.
Either way?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Chivda is actually mixed with lots of other stuff.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Does that represent anything in India or just making it for...
It's sweet and savory.
Okay.
So salty and sugary a little bit.
So for this episode, we like to dedicate this to all of you. And we like to show you an authentic way of making ladoos. Ladoos is a small balls made with basin flour. And it has ghee, butter. Is it ghee or butter or both?
No.
Either.
And
Either
you don't
way.
have to use ghee or butter also.
Okay, so this is what we're going to make, and we get this as gift and we give it to our friends as well. So let's look at all the ingredients that we'll be needing for this particular recipe. Now, before we go further, I've heard and I've experienced lots of friends saying that we have a mutual friend that she makes the awesome ladoos.
Yes, actually, one of my neighbor, she makes very good ladoos, and my kids, when they were little, all the time they'll go to her house. Her name is Paru, because the kids call her Paru auntie. So Paru auntie ladoo is very famous in our neighborhood.
So if those of you who haven't tried Paru auntie's ladoo, please give it a try. We are going to share you the authentic version of how to make these ladoos.
Yes.
So
Paru is from Kunnur, Ooty.
Uttur.
And her recipe is a mix of North Indian and South Indian flavors.
Oh, okay. So let's take a look at all the ingredients that we will be using for this recipe.
So the main ingredients is besan.
Besan flour. Okay.
Yes, and I'll use like a pinch of baking soda with the besan.
Okay, so the besan is how much?
Besan is 1 cup.
1 cup of besan
Yes.
with 1 pinch of
One
baking
baking soda, and I'll be dissolving the besan with 1 cup of water.
Okay,
So
you're
to
gonna be
make basically the purpose is to make bundi. Bundi means like small balls.
Okay.
I'll show you how to do that.
Okay, so you're gonna make a batter out of this.
Batter, and it has to be like a dosha consistency.
Oh, okay.
It's like a pancake.
Okay.
So this is for the besan.
Okay.
And for sugar syrup, I have 1.5 cup of sugar, regular sugar. Then with the I'll put 1 cup of water with the sugar. Then I'll put 3-4 cardamom. I'll powder it and put it in the water. 3-4 of cloves. I'll just put it as a whole, okay? And when you make the ladoo, if you don't want that whole, you can remove it.
Okay.
So when it boils with the water, it gives a flavor.
So you're flavoring the sugar syrup with
Yes.
the cardamom and cloves.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is a regular saffron.
Okay.
So I'll put a pinch of that, and sometimes I grind it a little bit and put it so it gets the flavor fast.
Is there a reason why you do that?
The flavor comes out fast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and this is a orange color.
Okay.
And some people you can use yellow color also if
Okay.
you want.
So
And if you
your
don't want,
choice.
it's your choice. If you don't want any color, the saffron itself gives a little bit color to this one. And this is green saffron. See,
Green
this
saffron.
is like
But that looks like a white.
yeah,
thing.
it looks like a white small, like this one. It's available in the Indian store.
Alright.
So I'll put like a pinch of
Does
greens.
that have a distinct smell or aroma?
When you
or-
hold it like that, you don't get the smell, but when it boils, so it gives a flavor to the
Okay. It's
ladoo.
somewhat like looking like sugar candy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
called green saffron.
Okay.
And all these things goes with the sugar syrup.
Okay.
And cashews and raisins, you fry it in ghee.
Okay.
And if you don't like them, don't even put it.
Okay.
So you can have it without this too.
Okay. So if you're allergic to nuts, please opt out of this. But to garnish it, we
Yes.
can can they use butter or ghee?
Yeah, ghee is better.
Ghee is better.
Yeah.
So, okay.
But you
So-
can use butter too. And of course, oil to fry the basin balls.
Okay.
So 2 cups of water, one is for the basin, one is to make the sugar syrup.
Okay.
So you're doing 2 parts, like make the bundi, then make the sugar syrup.
Right.
Basically
Add
mix it
together.
too.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's start with the recipe.
Sure.
And this is basin, as I said, it's like 1 cup.
Yeah.
I don't like lumps in the
Batter.
batter.
Okay. Do you usually make this ladoo during holidays or
Yes. Yes.
does it have to be during an occasion?
No, like if you want to bring some sweets to somebody's house, this is a very good thing to take, and it lasts forever. It will last for so many days. So if you want to send it to your family or somebody gift,
Okay.
or like you can ship it or something, you can do this one.
Okay. Okay. Can you does this has to be stored in an airtight container?
It doesn't have to be. No,
doesn't have-
no.
okay.
And you put the water.
Okay. That's 1 cup of water.
1 cup of water, and I'll always add little less than 1 cup and see how it is.
Okay.
And then you just mix it. I think I will use the whisk.
Oh, okay.
This one is ready, and we have to make the sugar syrup. So I'm going to put 1, 1.5,
Okay.
and 1 cup of water.
Okay.
I just want to make sure.
Okay.
Okay, 1 cup of water. Then the cloves.
Okay.
1,
Few
2,
cloves.
3, 4.
Okay.
4 to 5 you can put.
Okay.
Then I'm going to put a little bit of cardamom. I'm going to make it a powder. This is a 4 or 5 cardamom,
Okay.
but I'm not going to put the outer covering.
Okay. So we're gonna take it out of the shell.
Yes, I'll just do like this one. Then I'll remove the shell.
Okay. Is ladoo a North Indian dish? It's an Indian dish,
Indian
right?
dish,
Because
right.
it's all over north to south, they have ladoo in
Yes.
various flavors.
Yeah. So when it's freshly ground, so it has more flavor. So I'm going to use this one. Then I'm going to use a little bit of saffron.
Now, is that the original saffron?
Yes.
Where do you buy the saffron from?
It's available in Indian store.
Is saffron expensive?
Yes.
Is it because of the flower itself, or?
It's very expensive because I think it's very hard to get the saffron from the plant, and it grows only like in certain regions. It doesn't grow all over the world. So it's like a tiny pinch of orange color.
Okay.
And I don't like too much color, so just for the namesake, you know.
That's definitely one
Yeah,
pinch.
one pinch. So now you heat up this one.
Okay.
And you have to boil it on the stove. And the purpose is when it's boiling, after the sugar is dissolved, it has to be like a one thread, like that.
One string consistency.
Yes.
Okay. So first, what we can do?
Yeah, let's start. So I'm going to put some oil to make the bundis.
Okay.
And I'm going to make some sugar syrup.
Okay.
And if you have enough time, you could make the sugar syrup ahead or bundi ahead and make it.
Bundi is the small balls.
Small balls. I'll show you what it is.
Okay.
So because I like to do it together, so we don't waste any time.
Right.
So I'll do both the things same time. I'll make the bundi here, I'll make the sugar syrup there. So it's going to take at least 20-25 minutes.
Just to dissolve all that sugar.
Yeah, and make it like a one thread
Okay.
consistency.
Okay.
And making bundi is tricky, so the batter has to be right consistency.
Oh, okay. So can you show our viewers that how thick that?
It's like a dosha.
Okay.
Yes. Then what I use is like a spoon. I'm making like only 1 cup basin.
Okay.
With 1 cup you can make at least 15-16 ladoos.
How many? Depends on the size.
The regular size ones you can make 15-16.
Okay. Are you supposed to let this boil?
It will take a while, like a little bit boil, and the amount will go down a little bit.
Okay, so we have to reduce it.
Yes.
Okay.
Once it boils, you have to reduce it.
Okay.
Now we have the sugar syrup in making there, and let it go slow, not too hot.
Okay.
So
On
medium low fire.
Okay.
And see if the oil is hot. See it's coming
comes
up.
back up.
Yes.
Okay.
So what you do is.
Can I help you?
Yes.
Okay.
You have to put 1 spoon of this one on this. See how it's going.
Is this a bundi making machine?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Really?
This is how it's made.
Oh.
Just tap at the sides.
Uh-huh.
See, it's a special spoon just for the bundi. See how bundis are made?
Yes.
And make the heat low.
Okay, it's on the low flame.
Yes.
How do you know if it's cooked or not?
I'll show you how.
Okay.
And for making mixture, when you make bundi, it has to be really dry.
Okay.
And this time it doesn't have to be really dry.
Oh, okay.
So I'll show you. And every time I use the special spoon, I'll put it in the water.
Okay, why do you do that? So
otherwise the bundi won't be like a round in shape.
Okay.
See how nice it is?
Yes.
Round, and it's not sticking to each other. Yeah. This is a perfect bundi.
Really good.
So I will be making like 3-4 batches like this one.
Okay.
And
how do you tell if it's ready or not?
It's like you don't want to make it too brown.
Okay, the golden color, is that what we
It's little less than the golden color.
Okay.
See this one? This is little less than brown color.
Right.
So I'm going to take it out. You hear the sound?
Right.
Yeah. I'm going to remove it like this, and you don't want to use too much oil.
Okay.
So I'm going to drain it like this one.
Okay. So you're draining the all excess oil?
Yeah. Yes. And sweets are filled with oil and sugar.
It's not a healthy thing. Okay.
Yeah, but it's okay to eat once in a while.
Once in a while. Now this is beautiful in color. It's like an orangish yellow.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
That one pinch goes a long ways.
Yeah. Trick to make the like a round bundi is every time you use this one, you put it in the cold water, then wipe it with a towel.
Dry it up.
Yes.
Okay.
Then this is ready again. I'll make one more set.
Okay.
Just for you to see.
This is actually a time-consuming process.
Yes, but you can make the bundi ahead and keep it.
Oh, okay.
See how round it is. The bundi is ready, and this sugar syrup, it takes at least 20-25 minutes to bring it to the one thread.
It smells amazing in here.
Yeah,
it already feels like festive, right?
It's a
somewhat like we were already back home.
Yes.
Right?
The cloves and the cardamom and saffron.
It smells amazing.
Yes. The whole house smells good.
Like I said, it smells so festive.
Yeah, go down so it doesn't splatter. Yeah, you don't have to tap too much. Let it go a little bit, then tap. Because the shape might change, when you go fast.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you. I was amazed, how they make these small balls. So, is that ready?
Yes.
Okay.
So
how do you check that?
I will take tiny bit like this. See?
Okay.
Do you see that?
Yeah.
Do you see that?
A small string. Okay.
Yeah, not small string. So this is ready. One more thing we have to do is fry a little bit of cashew and raisins. I like to use the black raisins.
Okay.
And just fry it a little bit, and when you make the ball, you put it.
Okay.
And if your kids don't want to eat raisins and cashews, don't use it.
Okay.
So I'm just going to fry a little bit. First I'll fry the...
That is, you're using clarified butter, which is ghee.
Yes,
All
that's a
right?
ghee.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you don't want to use the ghee,
use butter?
yes.
Or oil?
Or oil, yes, to make it healthy.
Okay.
So this is done.
Oh.
So I'm same ghee. You put the raisins.
How much of quantity have you taken?
It depends on your taste. No? If
Okay.
you like raisin, put more. If you don't like, for me, I just like to see one raisin on one ladoo. I feel like it's like a nose ring for the ladoo.
Oh my dear Lini, what do I do without you?
So I have 3 things ready.
Okay.
The fried cashews and raisins.
The
Sugar syrup, 1 spoon consistency.
1 string.
1 string.
Ah.
And
Bundi. Bundi is a small balls, the
Yes.
pearls that we just fried.
So now this is done. The sugar syrup is ready. I'm going to put like a pinch of green saffron.
Oh.
That has a distinct flavor. That's it. Everything is ready.
I didn't know it's that simple to make ladoo.
Yeah. So
okay. How do we
like
do next? What's the next
just
thing?
basically 2-3 steps. Bundi is ready.
Right.
Sugar syrup is ready with all the flavors.
Cardamom,
Yes.
cloves.
Then cashews and raisins ready.
Right.
So basically now you put the bundi in the sugar syrup.
Okay.
So for me, I don't like to
Bite
take
into
the
the
big pieces of cloves.
Okay.
I'm going to remove it here. Or when you make the round balls, you can remove it.
Okay.
But it's easy if you remove it now.
Now, okay.
So what I'm going to do is mix the syrup with the bundi.
Okay.
Add the bundi to it.
Okay.
See? And soak it. See how nice it is?
Yes.
And the color, perfect color, right?
Perfect color.
And you cannot make a ball right now because the bundi has to absorb all the sugar syrup.
Oh, okay.
So keep
And the
it
sugar was warm when we added the bundi into it. So
Yes.
we need to let it cool.
cool also, and at least keep an hour.
Hour?
But for me, I feel the best if you keep it for 2-3 hours.
2-3 hours. Okay.
Then you make the balls,
Okay.
and you can use put the cashews here.
Okay.
So put the cashews and put the raisins.
Give it a good mix.
Yes.
Okay. Now what do we do?
So we kept the bundi and the syrup for 2 hours. Now I have the cashews, raisins with the bundi and the syrup together.
Yeah.
So now is the
Fun
you
time.
use your elbow grease.
Can we use our kids to incorporate with this?
Yes,
They
yes,
might enjoy
yes.
this.
And if you have hard time like making it a round ball, what you can do is take a little bit of bundi, grind it, and put it. Like don't grind it into powder, but like.
So is that into a food processor on a 2 pulse? Is that
low? Just
very
crush
low.
it. That's all. Then what you do is take a little bit. See how nicely it's sticking.
Oh.
See, round.
Now you know your sugar syrup is working.
Yes, and you know this will stay at least for a month.
Really?
Like because it has the sugar.
Right.
And it's bundi is deep fried. It will stay.
Okay.
If you want to make big ones, you can make it.
Okay.
Then see, it already has the nose pin. If you don't want raisin inside, you can just put one on the top.
Okay, so is that the reason why you have?
Yeah, I kept the 2-3 just in case if it went inside.
Somebody's missing a nose pin. She's want to make sure they have a nose pin.
Yes. So my daughter used to believe that only Paru auntie makes laddu in the world. So I had to learn this recipe from Paru. Thank you, Paru.
What all the measures that we do to trick our kids, right?
Yes.
Make them believe. It already smells amazing in here, you know, and
it's saffron, cardamom, and cloves.
And that green saffron, that has a distinct aroma to it.
Yeah.
And I think that itty bitty pinch
at
the very end went well. It's very nice.
Okay.
Voila. Our ladoos are ready.
Go for it.
So simple, right?
Yes.
So simple but elegant. So it's time to do the digging part.
Perfect Diwali snack. Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
Go for it.
Yeah. Okay, you got one?
Yes.
Okay, I'll give one for the cameraman. What are these sweets though?
This is chivda.
Chivda.
It has besan, chickpeas, rice flour. It's a mix of so many things.
Okay.
Maybe if you're interested, next time we can make chivda.
We can make.
And whenever I remember about Diwali, like in North India, when I was studying there, people always had this chivda, diamond cuts, burfis.
This is diamond cut?
Yes.
Okay. Diamond cut.
And this is both are homemade.
Homemade.
So, yeah.
Okay, so can I give you a couple?
Yes.
Just to see.
Yeah, one of these days we can make it and show it to people how to do it.
Would
it's
you
very
like to see
simple.
it? Huh? Would you like to see it? Our version of chivada and diamond cut. You ready? 1,
Yeah, go for
2,
it.
3. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali. Perfect sugar for me actually. Feel like it's Diwali, right?
That last pinch of green cardamom, or no, green saffron, it was really, really nice.
Nice flavor, right?
Oh, yes, really nice. You should definitely
the
try
green
this.
saffron. It's called green saffron. It's
saffron.
available in the Indian store.
Right. So definitely give it a try. And it's very easy recipe. 1 cup of besan with 1 cup of water.
Yes.
And to dissolve the sugar, 1.5 cup of sugar with 1 cup of water. And then everything is easy peasy.
Yes.
You can do it too.
Yes,
if
you
we
can do it too.
You can do it too.
So and we want to inspire people to cook, right?
Exactly. Eat healthy. Try something out of the bun.
Yes.
Out of your box. Okay.
Yes.
So thank you so much for tuning into Curry TV. I hope you enjoyed spending time with us. We sure did.
Yes.
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
You, from our family to your family.
And if you want to watch more videos like this, please subscribe our channel.
Links down below. Subscribe, bell button, all that goodies. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.